So warm congratulations, Dr. Mahanti. I think all of us who have been involved in teaching over the years know how difficult it is to balance all of the demands of an academic workload. I shouldn't say workload, we'll be thinking about my workload policy. But it is difficult to balance the workloads, administration, research expectations and teaching quality, and I think it's a real credit to him for putting in the effort to be recognised for producing teaching quality under those demands that all academics face these days. And rather unusually, we're ahead of schedule. That is our first. Just to return to my opening address there, then I mentioned that we have with us today a keynote speaker who is, in my view, very well positioned to talk to the key theme of this forum, and particularly the ideas that I mentioned earlier around what skills and competencies graduates need. So it's my pleasure now to introduce our keynote, and then I'll hand over for his presentation. And that will allow plenty of time, we hope, for questions and answers. So when we come to the question and answer session, I will facilitate that. Our speaker will be able to respond, and we'll have roving microphones that come around. When the microphone comes to you, and I'll remind you again later, please introduce yourself and your background and then ask your question. The keynote speaker today is Dr. Philip D. Gardner. Philip D. Gardner is Director of the Collegiate Employment Research Institute at Michigan State University. Dr. Gardner has been with MSU for 28 years after receiving degrees from Whitlam College, where he got a BA in Chemistry, and Michigan State University, where he did a PhD in Resource Development, Economics and Public Policy. The major areas of research include the transition from college to work, early socialisation and career progression in the workplace. He's also interested in workforce readiness and other areas related to college student studies. MSU's internationally recognised annual college market survey is done under his direction each fall. Philip Gardner served as senior editor of the Journal of Cooperative Education Internships, and in the spring of 2009 he was awarded a Fulbright Senior Scholarship to travel to New Zealand to discuss work-integrated learning. Dr. Gardner currently serves as the Executive Director for Career Network at Michigan State University. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Philip Gardner, our keynote speaker.